Are we having fun now? No! God damn it. Everything's falling down. Try to power bomb a Chucky doll under the table. Everything falls down. Even shit falls down. This one didn't fall out. I wanted to toss it onto the table. And it just kept going. Alright. We are talking about the 2019 Child's Play remake. Let me tell you, after watching that, fresh breath of air. Fresh breath of air, let me tell you, alright? I really enjoy this movie. I went to movie theater to see this, right? And I wasn't expecting anything, alright? The way the doll looked, the ads, you know, I was excited because it was Child's Play. It's the first Child's Play movie I'd ever be able to see in theaters because I was too young for the other ones, and the other ones came out on direct to DVD and Blu-ray, but yeah. So my expectations were low. I wasn't expecting much from this. You know, Orion Pictures, and you know, it's you know, it's a remake. Not many remakes are good. I mean, I like the Evil Dead remake. I should do a list of horror remakes for my horror month. My top 10 favorite horror remakes. This will be on there because I really enjoyed this. They know when to make these characters assholes enough for you to want them to die. So when they do die, oh yeah, it is awesome. So let's talk about this movie. It's a typical Chucky is not a good guy doll in this one. I'm not. Wait a minute. Why was this guy's voice coming out of me earlier? Because I don't have one of these. Oh yeah. Anyway, he's a buddy doll. And it has AI, and it connects to everything that's Cas9 products. And a disgruntled employee in Vietnam or Korea, one of the two, he gets fired. So what does he do? He goes into the doll's chip, takes up all the safety protocols. Which, why would you have safety protocols on a doll? I understand, maybe, you know, it's AI, so you got some kind of protocols so the AI doesn't take over. But my God, he does that, and then he jumps off a building and kills himself. And then, now I'm gonna go to the end here, but at the end, after everything is done, Henry Caslin, Tim Matheson, the guy who owns Caslin, the Caslin Company, says that Caslin takes no responsibility for what happened at the Zedmart. Bullshit. Sure, they don't know it was one of their employees. Go find the doll, alright? Find the chip. Take a look at the chip, and you'll see its safety parameters were taken off. And you can say, oh, it must have been like a disgruntled employee or something. Or they probably turn around and blame it on Andy for hacking in and taking safety protocols off so he could have more fun with the doll. Probably. I don't know. But anyway, they do a job of making you love characters you're supposed to love and hate characters you're supposed to hate. Like, for instance, Shane, the boyfriend of one Karen Barkley. We'll get into some of the other characters later, but let's talk about this douchebag asshole motherfucker, alright? I've known guys like this. I won't say how, but I've known guys like this. Guys that act like assholes, and I wonder why. People don't like them, right? There's a lot of people out there I know that are act like assholes. More why nobody likes them, you know? Or not, I know personally, but that I've seen on TV and shows. I phrased that wrong. I'm sorry. A lot of people that I've seen TV shows. There's even some people I've seen out in, you know, in the real world, but not. One person I knew personally, but that's a long time ago, and I don't care to talk about him. He's out of my life, and I don't want to talk about him anymore. But he acts like an asshole. You know, Shane acts like an asshole with one of his wife. Nobody likes him. And it gets even worse. So this guy's dating Andy's mom, right? He's an asshole. I've said that. So Andy's had enough of him. So he decides to have Chucky pull a prank on him. Well, because of the secret parameters, Chucky, no secret parameters, I should say. Chucky keeps doing it. Finally, he gets pissed, and he goes off on Andy in his room. Now, as soon as he started yelling, and he even yells for his mom, so his mom's there. So the mom should have ran in and said, "Don't you yell at my kid." Because at the end, when she takes Chucky's head off, she says, "Don't fuck with my son." So this proves that she cares about her son. But she doesn't hear him screaming, Shane screaming at him. Then he shuts the door so she doesn't hear. So that makes more sense, but well, let's just say his death is so sweet after this guy just... Because, like, okay, he's an asshole to him, right? Goes off on him about the doll, but not this part, but, like, he just, just an asshole. He's even an asshole to his own girlfriend. And then when Andy comes home from school and wants to, and, like... the mom's like, "Pizza," and then Shane shows up. He just leaves, and Shane's like, "Every time I'm in a room, you don't want to be around me. I don't understand it." You don't understand it. You're being an asshole. No one wants to be an asshole. No one wants to be around an asshole. Alright? I'm just saying. Alright? But his death, and it's made all the sweeter by revelation shown to us, a reveal that is just so goddamn asshole-ish. Oh my god. So after he berates Andy and yells at him, he then goes home to his family, his wife, his 2 daughters, and he's going to take down Christmas lights. He has a family. A family. And he's dating Andy's mom. Oh, when I saw that, I never wanted this motherfucker to die any more than... I wanted this motherfucker to die more than any other character I've seen in any movie. I want him to die. Sorry. And he does. See, I gotta explain something. Earlier, alright? Now, like I said, he has problems. When Andy gets him, he can't connect to any other chasm prods because of the glitch in the system. He's a glitch in the system. So, that's a problem. He's, but it's cool to his friends, and they introduce it to this guy, this kid Omar, who has him try to say, "I did this for Tupac," or "This is for Tupac," and he won't say it. You stab him, you say, "This is for Tupac," and then stab it. Nothing. Right. And then they're watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Part 2. And they see other laugh. He sees the kids laughing, having fun, and figures, "Oh, they like that. I'll do it too." So he gets a kitchen knife and starts coming after them. And he has to keep him down, and he accidentally slices Andy on the arm. And he's like, "No, that's it. puts him in the closet. And man, they do a good job with this doll having some sort of emotion. Because I look on his face, just like, he knows he knows he did wrong, and he's upset about it. He's upset that Andy is upset with him. You know? It's great. They do great. I'm going to finish the Shane thing and I need to talk about something else. So, I haven't told you all that. You know the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. I've personally never seen it, but... So... Shane goes home to his family, and he starts taking the Christmas lights down. Chucky moves the ladder, he falls, breaks his leg. So Chucky comes after him with a lawnmower or something like that, and he's like, Shane's trying to hold on, he can't hold it, and I think he stabs him, and then he lets go or he has to stop Chucky, so he lets go, and it gets his head, scalps him, right? And then Chucky, you don't see it, you just hear, and you go, this is for Tupac, stabs him, and then you hear, next morning Andy wakes up, and Chucky has taken Shane's face and stapled it to a fucking watermelon. Yes. But that becomes a MacGuffin in the movie because he decides to put it in wrapping paper and try to throw it away after he calls his friends. And the mom sees it and he says it's for Doreen, Detective Norris's mother. Detective Norris is African American in this version, which I think is okay. I don't have a problem with changing certain characters African American if they weren't like iterations, if they're not famous for being, Caucasian. Like, I don't really want to get into this, but there's rumors going around that they're going to make Professor X and Magneto African American in the MCU. Also, they're supposedly having an African American portray Commissioner Gordon, which means that Batgirl's going to be African American too. I'm not racist by any means. You want to make a character black or African American? Fine. But don't do it to a character that has been predominantly black in comics, movies, TV. Come on. And I know they're like redoing this whole DCEU thing because of Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck, right? Except for keeping some characters, because Wonder Woman's still going forward. They got with what's her name? Gal Gadot, and then you got Ezra Miller still the Flash. I think Ray, whatever his name is still Cyborg. And of course, Aquaman, Jason Momoa still Aquaman. So you got some of that. So I don't know, but don't change characters who have been white or Caucasian for the entire run, comic run, movie run, TV run, just because you want to, because it's the cool thing to do, apparently. Alright? I'm just saying, they did that with Johnny Storm and Fan Stick, and it didn't work. The whole movie didn't work, but that didn't work either. Alright? And it made it more confusing when the dad was also black. How is Susan related to that? I don't know. Back to Chucky. So Shane's head's in there. They try to get rid of it. They can't because it's wrapping paper. So they take it to Noreen. As he said, it was a present for her helping with his homework, but she has no idea what he's talking about. She takes it anyway. She thinks something's up. He gets it back though. Andy dumps everything down the trash chute. When Chucky kills his cat, because the cat scratches Andy, so, you hurt my friend. He kills the cat. We don't see how he does it, because he strangles the cat, tries to strangle the cat first, takes the cat away. He says, no, don't do that, and then he actually kills the cat. And then, I think that's when he does the face, actually. So he takes it, puts it in a box, chucks it down the trash chute. When this happens, he throws that down the trash chute, and then when they find and they dismantle Chucky, and I like this because they had Chucky down. All three of the kids, they had Chucky down, right? Oh, he's got two friends, Fallon and Pug. Fallon's a girl, Pug's the guy, and Andy goes to stab the core, and he starts singing the Buddy song, and he stops because in this version, in the original Child's Play, there was no friendship. It was Charles Lee Ray, Chucky, using Andy to get revenge. And then trying to get his body. This version, they're actually friends. Like, there's a friendship between the two. You know, it's a doll. There's a friendship. So when he goes to stab, he starts singing a Buddy song, he stops. But then he does it. And, no, they rip it out, don't they? Yeah, they rip it out. And then they throw that down the garbage chute, which is found by the Jack Black lookalike, not landlord, but maintenance man. It looks just like Jack Black. So he puts them back together. And his death, when you find out he's got cameras hidden in Andy's bathroom, and he's recording Andy's mom, this motherfucker to die just like Shane. And he does. Oh, he does. So he goes to fix Chucky and he's like, let's open you up, see what you got inside you. Something like that. He puts the new core in, which means he's able to connect to the CAS and products now. I think him not being able to do it from at the start of the movie was great, because you don't want him overpowered right away. So the fact that he doesn't get like halfway through the movie, maybe 3/4 through the movie, works for this movie, alright? It works. So he gets control, he turns the guy, I don't remember how he gets up there, but he's hanging from a pipe. So he turns on the saw underneath him, he's heating up the pipe, he held on anymore, he falls down, and saw it in half. Oh yes. Oh yes. And then there's Doreen. Chucky's laying there getting fixed. He sees on the screen there's a camera in the Norris apartment. And this is when he throws the head down the chute. But he overhears Doreen call Andy her new best friend. Oh no. So she rents a Kazan car and he crashes it and kills her. This time, not the first time, but this time when I watched it and I saw Mike, uncover his mom, I almost cried. I didn't cry per se, but I almost did. So yeah, sucks you want your mom to die, right? I'll not be a detective and find her body. So Norris finds the watermelon head in the apartment building, in the garbage thing, as well as the body of Jack Black, Discount Jack Black, and he automatically knows because the rat paper who did it, right? At this point, Andy. So Chucky has sent himself to Omar's house, pretending to be a different Buddy doll. Omar calls him Chode, and then Andy, he's weirded out because it's a Buddy doll. He doesn't want to be around any Buddy dolls. But then he finds out when they're in Zedmart, which is where his mom works, that it's Chucky, and he freaks out. Drops his because in this version he's deaf, so he drops the hearing aid. He also finds Omar's phone and he's tracking Chucky. That's when he finds out that he's going to kill Doreen. And then he tries to tell everyone that it's Chucky. They won't believe him. But the two other friends, Pug and Fallon, start to realize maybe Andy is right. Especially after they find out about Doreen. That's when they're like, well, maybe Andy's telling the truth. So when Andy gets to the Zedmart, after what happens, Chucky starts to get into he can hack into his hearing aid, and he ends up smashing the TV. And after that, Karen's like, you're going with me to the Zedmart because you got to work the sale. And it's his birthday. And this is what really pissed me off, all right? I've said this before. Cops in TV shows and movies, when they got their man, they don't care. And this is a great example. They don't care at all what the evidence point, what anyone else has to say. They think they got their man. So Andy's in there trying to tell his mom and his friends about what's going on. Detective Norris comes in and handcuffs Andy. First of all, I don't think you're able to just go in and handcuff the child unless you got proof, like hardcore proof. But you just assume because of wrapping paper that it's him. He goes in. I know he just lost his mother. He's distraught. I understand. But he goes in there. Get the fuck down. Swearing at a child, really? Get the fuck down. And puts his hands behind him. And it's like, are you serious? You gonna go in there? And she's like, what's going on? He goes, I don't gotta explain shit to you. You kinda do. You can't just go in there and handcuff someone's child without explaining to the parent what the hell is going on. Okay? That's called illegal. You need to have probable cause. You have probable cause, you need to explain yourself. Or what you're doing, not just, I don't explain shit. You kinda do. One, he's a minor. He's 13 years old. He's a minor. Two, he has a parent, alright? He's a minor, he has a parent, you have to explain it to the parent. You just handcuff him without explaining stuff. So he handcuffs him to this rack. And when shit starts to happen, Chucky starts to take over this whole store. This is when they realize, he's been telling the truth the whole time. No one believed him. There's a big showdown in the store, everything, and it leads to a confrontation in the back. Norris is seemingly killed by a drone. And it's, Fallon, Pug, Omar. They show more kids towards the end, but here, there's just Fallon, Pug, and Omar with him. Omar wasn't really his friend to begin with, but, and originally he was supposed to be the son of Detective Norris, but he wasn't in this one. He's just in the building. So these are the interpretation in the back. Chucky lures into the back of the store with his mom. If you've seen the trailer, you've seen this part. Mom is all strung up, hung by her neck. And Andy, there's a grocery cart on top of one of the doors because he initiates the lockdown mode. Everybody runs out. There's no one in the store. No one got stuck behind. And so, which is kind of stupid because there's one door with a cart wedged underneath. So the kids are able to get out and he kicks the cart and the door shuts. And then he goes to the back to save his mom. He fight with Andy, with Chucky. Again, he starts seeing nobody saw him, stabs him. That's not all. He jumps up and boom, shot by Detective Norris. And then the mom just rips off the head and says, "Don't you fuck with my son." Perfect. Then you see Andy is distraught by this because this was his friend. It's different than the original. This is his friend. Alright? It was his friend. Gotta turn the sound up, so I'm gonna hurry up. It was his friend. So, then it ends. You see Karen and Norris next to each other. There's something between them. There wasn't really, but you see that. And then you see Andy with his friends hanging out, and it ends, and the Buddy song plays. You are my body until the end. More than a body. You're my best friend. I love you more than you will ever know. I will never let you go. Like I said, there's a few characters I want to talk about. Now, first and foremost, the mom, Karen, right? Now, when I heard the announcement that she was going to be played by Aubrey Plaza, I went, because I've seen Aubrey Plaza in movies before, and she just seems like she doesn't care about anything that's going on. And with her character's introduction to this movie, I had that same feeling, but it changed. Because she comes in, her first introduction, she comes in, she calls her own son dude. It's like, what is it not her son? Why would you call her son dude? Why would you call your son dude? I do, but we're close like that. I'm a dude, he's a dude. We're all dudes, hey. But I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude. We're all dudes, hey. But I don't know, it's just weird. But she did all right. I was surprised. Next, Gabriel Bateman is Andy. I've seen him in Lights Out. I wasn't impressed with his character in Lights Out. He's good at being scared, but it was just, I don't know. Some in Lights Out, I didn't really connect with me with him in Lights Out. But here, very good, very good. Brian Tyree Henry as Norris, good. The other kids were all right. Mark Hamill as Chucky, though. It's hard to replace Brad Dourif. I don't think he's better than Brad Dourif, but you don't need to compare him because Brad Dourif plays one version of Chucky, and Mark Hamill plays a different version. It's a totally different version, and he did very good with this version of Chucky. Very good. All in all, guys, this movie was great. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. One of the better remakes out there for sure. What are your thoughts on the Child's Play 2019? Let me know in the comments. I know it's getting dark in here. Let me know in the comments. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Heidi ho. Before I end, though, don't end the video because I just remember to have some other things to talk about. Alright? I got my Child's Play ranking I'm going to do tomorrow. So look for that. Also, another video I'm probably going to do tomorrow where I'm going to lay out at least what I've got planned so far for October. And that includes the stuff that's still coming in the mail. But I'm gonna take the ones I have set over and I'm gonna write down on a piece of paper the movies that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do a video explaining to you what the movies are gonna be, you know. And if I have time, I might add this, and this, you know, stuff like that. So look forward to that. Plus, whenever those other ones come, I got a whole bunch of shit here that I'm gonna do it's gonna be like the biggest Blu-ray haul I've done, and it's only like 4 Blu-rays. Well, no, 5. I forgot about this, but they're right there. I want to put it in a discount, but I forgot about that. So we'll do that. Yeah. So look for that too. And also, I'll tell you that in my October video. But yeah, yeah. So like, share, subscribe, and Heidi ho. Yes, that's going to stop once I'm done with the Child's Play franchise.